Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. I make videos tracking my debt-free journey. Today's video, I'm gonna do a budget with me and then stuffing my cash envelopes. But I wanted to update you guys who have been following me because a lot has happened in the past couple of weeks. So let me just update really quickly. There has been some good and some bad that's been going on. The bad is, we really had to tap into our sinking funds. So I have a few sinking funds and we had a little bit of money in each of them, like Christmas, for example, and just like, I don't know, $10 here, $20 there. But the thing is that I noticed we kept running short on money when it came time to pay the rent for the most part. So I had to tap into all of the sinking funds that I had and just cover all the costs that we were running short on. So when it comes to our sinking funds, we were completely like, what's the word? Just wiped out. Like no money in any of my sinking funds, which really sucks because you work so hard to put a little bit of money from each paycheck, and then, you just have to tap into them when you can't afford to, just pay other things that take priority. So that really sucked. And then we were starting from scratch with our emergency fund as well. And we just haven't really been able to snowball anything into our debt. So far, like for the past month or so, I feel like everything has been to just pay bills. And that is so frustrating. But you know what? That's the reason why we started a debt-free journey, is because we were and are like tired of living like paycheck to paycheck, like dollar to dollar. So with that being said, that was like the bad part. The good news is that in my last video, I did mention that I was hopefully gonna get another job. And the good news is that I got the job. So the past couple of weeks I have been training for it, and I officially start not this week, but next week. So I am very excited because that is gonna be just another paycheck. I will be getting paid only once a month with that job. So it's still gonna take about a month for me to see my first paycheck and have it just come together with our income now. But I'm really excited because it's really gonna give us that boost that we need to just have a steady income where I can put money into not only our sinking funds, but so that we can finally start snowballing money into our debt. So anyway, so I'm very excited that I got the job. Also, the other good news is that we got our tax return and I was able to replenish our emergency fund with it. So we are out of baby step number 1 again. And also we were able to put some money back into our sinking funds. So I feel like it gave us a good boost into just getting up to date with like the emergency fund and our sinking funds. Also, I am coming up with a video going over a few things that you guys can do with your tax return when on a debt-free journey, like specifically for people on a debt-free journey. Everyone, of course, can hear it. It applies to everyone. But I think more so it's just going to be very helpful for people who are trying to get out of debt. So that video is going to come up in a few days. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you are aware as soon as the video comes up. I think it's going to be very helpful and hopefully you guys like it. So if this is your first time here, I'm going to show you just kind of how I lay out my little budget. I do budget paycheck to paycheck. So we are going to budget paycheck from today actually. So this is the first paycheck of March. So I'll just write the paycheck here and the week that I am budgeting. So it's gonna be from the 4th until our next paycheck, which is the 13th. We do get a paycheck weekly because one is mine and the other one is my husband's. So that's why we we get a paycheck every week. All right, so the starting balance, and this is currently what's in our bank account so you have an understanding of just what I mean by starting balance, like this is what we're working with, is gonna be $907. So I will write that down here and then I'm gonna start listing all of my bills and expenses. This is not sinking funds, I will do that after. I like to write down all of the main things that have to be taken care of. So with that being said, let's start writing them down. So tides, is going to be $90. Comcast is going to be $46. Then we have our car insurance, and that is $139. Epidemic Sound is a monthly subscription that I have, and that is going to be $15. And then our cell phone is $80. And then our car is $308. Our gas, not car gas, but the house gas is $39. And then groceries is gonna be $120. So after I have written down all of my bills, then I will move on to my sinking funds. And a lot of my sinking funds, at least for this paycheck, is going to be on hold, meaning I'm just not taking out any money from this paycheck to put into them, because it's a lower paycheck amount, and I just don't have enough to put into each of the ones that I have. So I'm just going to write down the ones that I am going to have for this week. And the first one is going to be my son. He has a few things that I need to pay for in school. And his is going to be $63. And then I messed up. My groceries, I don't like to put them under here. That's part of my sinking funds. So that really goes down here. And that's the $120. So don't mind this. I'm just gonna have to white it out or something. Just scratch it off so we don't get confused. So my son and groceries, those are the only two sinking funds that I will be working with this week. Okay, so after I have done that, I like to highlight. Before, I used to highlight the bills that I would pay online, but I think what I want to do is I want to highlight the bills that I'm actually gonna withdraw from the bank. So I don't withdraw my whole paycheck because there's a lot of things that are paid online. I only withdraw really like the sinking funds and like tides, which tides I don't necessarily have to do. I guess I can do it with my card, but it's just better for me to do it cash. But anyway, so yeah, so I think I'm gonna flip it this time, and I'm just going to highlight what I'm actually gonna withdraw from the bank. So that is going to be tides over here, Comcast, car, gas, and then my sinking funds. Everything else I pay online, and I still have car gas from last week, so that is not on here. So it's just those three. Okay, so now after that, we are going to add up what I'm actually taking out of the bank, and that is 90 plus 63 plus 120. So that is $273 that I'm going to withdraw. So we will write down here, withdraw 273. And then what I like to do is write my ending balance, meaning after I withdrew the cash and after everything is paid off online, I'm gonna write down how much it is that we are left over with in the bank. So let's go ahead and do that. So that leaves me with $7.21. So I am going to write that down here. Okay, so this is it. So this is what we're beginning with. This is all the bills and sinking funds, and this is what I am taking out of the bank for my sinking funds. And then this is what's going to be left in the bank account. I do always like to leave at least $5 into our bank account. So we will have left over $7.21 until our next paycheck. All right, so we are done with the budgeting part of it. Now I am going to set up and we can do our cash stuffing envelopes. Alrighty guys, so this is my wallet. What I'm going to do is take out all of my sinking funds. These are the ones that I carry with me, so I am only going to use a couple. So let's see here. So I am only going to put in for groceries and for my son. The rest I will put back. And then whatever change, what I used to do is I used to put the change right back into the envelope that it came from, but it kind of was a little annoying. So I just put them here in the center where I have a little pocket for my change. So it wasn't much, it's just a little bit. So I'm gonna take this out and we are gonna put that right into this jar where we keep all of our loose change. And then that is it for my little wallet here. That is it for my little coin jar. Put that aside. So I am working with these two. And this is the money that I withdrew from the bank. So I am gonna go ahead and just line all this up so that we can work on our cash stuffing part, which I am missing one more actually. I'm missing my tides. Where's my tides? Tides, okay. Tides, all right, so let me set this up and take it from there. Okay, so now let's start. Okay, so first one is gonna be $90 for Tide, so 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's gonna go for Tides, and I didn't go this past Sunday, so I have money there from last paycheck that I need to give. So that is that, put that there. And then for my son, it's $63. So 20, 40, 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, and 3. So that is going to be for him. And then grocery is what is left, which should be $120. So 100, 110, 115, 120. And that is groceries for the week, which I need to go do because we have nothing. Nothing. Okay. Alrighty, so that is it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.